So, the new BAMs are about to come out on Friday. Well, that's actually not a lot of time. But I just want to tell you a bit of tips on how to make a good race. Ah! So, this is my only up map. Now, it might not look good as a race itself, because I made this before the checkpoints came out and stuff. So, the checkpoints are badly placed. But, the race itself, it's pretty good. Now, I was kind of bad at building back then, so I'll just use this as an example of anything wrong with it. Now, first of all, you're obviously not going to want to make any skips. So, for example, I have one skip here. Well, multiple skips. If you go here, then jump here, then you could literally skip this entire part. And but the thing is, you have to get the checkpoint still. So, if you do have a skip and you don't know how to fix it without making it look bad, then just place the checkpoint somewhere. Now, you're going to want checkpoints. Not too much and not too little. If you have too much, then people will miss it. People will most likely miss one. If you have too little, then people will find skips and there's no checkpoint stopping them. And also, it makes it a bit more boring if there's no checkpoints. Now, you should have interesting gameplay and you want to make the person playing the map like say, whoa, I've never seen this design before, or like I've never seen people use this as like an obstacle or something. A good example is this. Now, this doesn't look that good, but if you don't want to make any design right now, if you just want to go for like a really goofy obby or something, this rocket ship pinch climb is really interesting because it's rockets. You never really see rockets used. Now, when you're adding the start, you should probably place it where the person can actually see the start, like when they enter the map. Because if they can't see the start, then they're just gonna like look for it and think, oh yeah, this is not a race. They just like haven't completed it yet. You're gonna want a certain theme for your map. So you can't just like do a cave to a cherry blossom. You can if you want. If like your theme's like a lot of biomes or something, then you can. But if your theme's supposed to be like, if you want your theme to be something like, if you want your race to be like underground, don't just add like random stuff, like trees and a campfire, because that's really random in an underground area. So yeah, just stick to your theme and don't make anything like out of place. This sometimes can make me really angry when you're doing a race and there's two paths, but the thing is, it's confusing you. Basically, let's just make it like this. So basically, let's just say, like, you're supposed to go here. This is the intended route. But there's like a little decoration here. Do not make it too close and do not make it seem like it's part of the main path. If you do, people will get confused and just give up. And you want them to complete the race and get new bests and stuff. If you're new to making a racing map, please just do not make any obstacles like pillows, because then you're going to want to do your race in obviously play mode so people don't destroy the blocks. But if you make it out of pillows, and that's one of the platforms you want to jump on, people will just destroy it and you can't get on anymore. You can't beat it. So just please make it out of wood or something that you can't destroy. Look, I suck at building a map, but at least I didn't place anything that you can destroy except those bongos. If you want to make something out of like bongos, for example, at least if someone destroyed it, please at least keep the jump possible. Or just do a separate path, like two paths. Now, you can turn decoration into like certain obstacles, but make it obvious that it's the main path. Because like, for example, you want to make a broken bridge and your thing is like, I don't know, a tree house. If there's gonna be something, you can make it like two paths, the broken bridge and then like the main path. It would be pretty cool to do multiple paths. Think of to the top. There's two little races. There's two different races. Maybe you can combine one race into another, just two races separately. Or even three races. That would be cool and would add variety to your race. Something that people don't really think about when making races is icicles. but these could be really useful for like, let's say you want to make a part that you have to like run, like you have to run down a hallway. Adding icicles would be really helpful because then you have to run, and then you can add a spike wall at the end. So if you actually get frozen by the icicle, well, you get tapped. Please, if you want to make an easy obby, but you want to make it go up, if you fall down, please add a teleporter or something like to the top did. You see, there's little teleporters in the spike wall. So if you fall, you can go back up. It's really useful and makes it fun, so you don't have to like repeat it. Now, those were just some tips for the race and the BAM map. If you don't know, the BAM map's racing. So yeah, you only got until Friday. So if you haven't done the BAM and you want to, you should get going. I hope these tips helped you with your BAM map. Good luck with BAM, and if you just want to build a normal race, good luck with that as well. Bye! Don't subscribe, then I will explode. If you want me to explode, and you don't subscribe, then I won't explode. If vice versa, if you don't want me to explode, then subscribe. And if you don't subscribe, I will explode. Oh no, you probably didn't subscribe. If you did, two endings. Yay, you subscribed. No, you didn't subscribe. If you didn't subscribe, then he died. If you did subscribe, yay, he's alive. Vice versa, if you want him to explode. I don't know.